Broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Morning, guys. Jim, Mark, Randy, Sue, guys, very good morning. Chris, good morning, guys. Welcome to Todd, good morning. Welcome to FOMC Wednesday. We have a very narrow range over the last few hours. Guys, typically on FOMC, the markets are sideways and choppy. We may get some movement, the first 45 minutes to an hour, and then it generally dies. In any event, we're here. We'll see what we can do. Hope you guys had a great afternoon yesterday. I had a number of one-on-ones. For those of you guys that are here on trial, good morning and welcome back for day 3. Good morning, Don. Very good morning to you. Today promises, fellas, to be relatively slow and boring. Hey, dude, it is FOMC Wednesday. Yeah. Used to be this was my favorite day to trade. I mean, we'd get some crazy volatility at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 2 to 3:30, 4 o'clock. It's not been like that for a long, long time. I suspect today will be much like yesterday. We will probably be missing volume, a very light volume. You can see the ES range is negligible. For those of you guys that paid attention to gold, gold hit my target at 56.1. It exceeded that. It did not get to my second target, which was 67. Personal opinion is that a lot of what I think is going to be dovish commentary today is probably baked in. So I'm not sure we're going to see a whole heck of a lot of movement upside in gold today. We'll see. At the moment, we do have buyers in the NASDAQ overnight. 650, just slightly better. Negligible sellers in silver, which is fighting some pretty good resistance in this area. Gold's got about 1,000 net buyers. ES about 1,000 net buyers. YM small sellers. Russell small buyers. And crude, 880 buyers. I paid no attention to API data yesterday. Today, of course, at 10:30, we will get crude inventories. We are still comfortably above 41. There was a long on crude at 4:30 this morning, and that was at 43. It has gone a grand total of about 13 ticks. Not gone to target. I do have my silver bot on. I do have bonds on, though bonds are quiet but strongly bid. Trade accordingly, guys. Again, it's FOMC. My personal belief is we're going to see a bunch of chop, but we never know, right? For those of you guys we have a few folks joining us for the first time today. I'm not sure if they're in the room. If today is your first day in the room, just say hello in the chat so that I know you're here. And of course, if you have questions, please let me know. Guys, I'll quickly read the disclaimer. And we will, assuming I can find it. U.S. government required disclaimer. Futures and options trading has large potential rewards, but also large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the futures and options markets. Don't trade with money you can't afford to lose. This website is neither a solicitation nor an offer to buy or sell futures or options. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those discussed on the website. Past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. CFTC Rule 4.41, hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Since trades have not been executed, results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors, such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those shown. There is your disclaimer. If anybody has any questions, please feel free to ask. And then 49.2 has some support. A break of 49.2, we come 48.3, 45.4, and a break below 44. If we get below 42, watch out. A break of 42, maybe 3, takes us to 33.7. This is going to want to hold this 49, guys. Maybe 49.2. Come on, little guy. Let's try. Target off. 17 ticks, guys. First 2 done. I'm actually going to move this out to our identified third target by the bot. Yeah, I'd have to leave my computer on. I shut my computer off every night. We'll see if we can get 58 ticks on the runner. What do you mean, no? I'm not sure what you're saying, Floyd. So there's 48.3. Oh, okay. Got it. We got 48.3. A move below that 48.3 takes us to 45.4. Now, again, my trailing stop is break even plus 1. I'm using the break even button. And I suspect that I will get taken out at break even. Break even plus 1. So what you're saying is just use the time setting. And when I shut down my computer, just leave the bots on. Is that what you're saying? Which would work. Yeah, that would work. Rick, pretty much. I just joked with I do not. I turn that on when I get up. Whenever I out 39 ticks, fellas. Whenever I get up. So here is a Euro trade, fellas. Trade could be on till Christmas. Two ticks to dog. 2 ticks to first target.
Order filled.
I sent them out via email, Chris. They'll be in the website. They had a big day yesterday. Guys, it's FOMC. Again, I trade judiciously. I don't expect a whole heck of a lot of movement. Yep, it is. I don't think that gold is going very far long. I think this is a better short than long. If it gets through 52.4, it's going to 53.6. Above 53.7 will get target. I can see the resistance on the 15 range. So this is, let me move this for a second. This is what I see here, which I don't particularly like. That might make it to first target. It's got to get back through VWAP to start. It's stuck at VWAP gold. 3 minutes trying to push through VWAP. I can see it. And we got buyers. Again, gold is going to trade flat today. It's not going to trade well. It's FOMC, guys. It's coming down to 50.12 area, I think, and then back to 48. Break of 48 is 45.4 is what I see on order flow. If this breaks 50 half, it's going to get pounced. Maybe 50.4. Same with the euro. $12 buyers. It's not going far on 12 buyers. So you got just a shard right here, 52.9. Above that, it goes to 53.5. It's got to get above 53.7, guys. And I think we're good to go. Let me see here. Yeah, 53.67 is a little bit of resistance. Need one more candle on a 15 range will do it. Bottom of this candle is 52, so we need 53.6. 53.6 does it. There it is. Come on, buddy. Now you got it. There it goes. Come on, pop it. Ah, come on. Don't be bashful. You got some small garbage here. 54.
Target filled.
Euro got first target right at the trend line. Watch gold.
Target filled.
There you go. Boom, chakalaka. That was an arduous trade. And let's see if it wants to give me 40. Let's go out to the third target. Nothing to lose, right? If gold can get above 56.1, it goes 57.8. Next hurdle is 56.1. Let me just adjust this. My 3-minute is not on. No. We'll pull back to what looks like 53. My 3-minute gold is not on. It is not on. I turned it off. I'm already in a trade, fellas. Guys, again, remember where you are and what today is. If you've never traded FOMC, if you're new to futures trading or you're new to trading, this is a historically sideways trade. We have a 2 o'clock interest rate decision. No change expected, I'm sure. And then we have a 2:30 conference with Jay Powell, right? So whatever he says, and they will literally hinge on virtually every word and try to parse out forward moves on each utterance and statement or sentence, which will in effect cause the dollar to move and or markets and or clearly that, gold and the euro, etc. So the dollar is pulling back a bit. Again, my sense is the dollar will sell off again today. He's going to be dovish, I would believe. I don't see any reason for him to be hawkish, nor do I think anybody in this room does. So I've turned off, doesn't mean the 3-minute is not a good trade. It just means, again, we've talked about this in the past. Some of the reasons that I have different results from those of you that have the bot is, one, I know when to shut them off, right? Some of you guys have a misguided belief that if the generally accepted hours of trade, let's just say 8 to 11:30 when Europe closes, you guys think that that's like a free pass to trade until 11:30. That may be. And there are days when you guys have higher gross than I do. But I will shut them off. So for instance, when gold either stops me out here, whatever the culmination of this gold trade is, I will be shutting gold off. Why? It's made money. Whatever the total is here at the end of this trade will be more than most traders could have identified and made anyways. Our second target on the euro. Second target on the euro. Gold, I mean, I can see it on a 5-minute. I'm looking at a 5-minute. Gold has to get up through initially that last swing high at 55.3, but the real number is 56.1. I think it can do it, and it goes to 57.8. And if we break out above 1960, gold can go spastic. Remember, my second target yesterday was 67. So I've turned the auto trail off on the euro and manually moved it up. The auto trail would be just above entry, literally one tick. Gold is trying. What I'm going to do with this euro is I'm going to take that third target and I'm just going to move it way out. Once the auto trail catches up, I'll turn the auto trail back on and see how far it'll go. So I'm out on gold. So gold has taken two trades. It's up 74 ticks, right? I have no use for this chart anymore. Given the day, guys. I'm done with gold. Should I turn it back on? I will surely let you guys know. NASDAQ's in trouble. 15 minutes. It double topped at 17.5. I did send them out, Jim. I sent out the euro setting. Yes, it will be in the member area. There's Third target hit on euro on the bot. Okay. So all I've done is manually moved this further out, but the bot has done its job, right? Identified 3 targets based on current market volatility. All 3 targets hit. Now on the next candle, the trail should be at least where I'm at now or above, and I'll turn the trail back on. I'm just going to let this go. Here goes gold. Your 3 minutes should get to target if anybody's in gold on the 3 minute. Bonds strongly bid. Dollar coming down. All right, guys, I'm going to move the trail back on. Here we go. If you're in, anybody in on the 3 minute on gold, she's fixing to break out again. Anybody in the 3 minute on gold? Nobody. Okay. Okay, JLG, Jim. All right, a few of you guys are. You should get your target. Okay, Steve. Steve, if I know you trade silver. If silver gets up through that 26 number, $26, that sucker goes a long, long way. There goes your gold, fellas. Here's your 3 minute bot. Your first target's 55.9. Gold has to come up through this little swing here at 55.4, which it should, right? We got buyers. Look at this euro, fellas. Gold just came to that little bit of resistance. It's just got to pop 55.4. There it goes. Boom. Target hit. Target hit on gold. Got your first target, 22 ticks. Okay. I'll write it 9 o'clock. Hey, guess what, guys? It's breakfast time. All right, guys, I'm back. Still in this long euro trade. We still have about 10 minutes, guys. Anybody have any questions? Any questions, fellas? What time does the room open, my pool? Send me an email, Jim. Guys, I generally don't turn my bots on other than silver and bonds, as I've explained many, many times, prior to the room open, because it would be unfair if, in my opinion, if we came into the room and I showed you my, I don't know, NASDAQ and it was up $3,000, right? So when I get these questions, what time do I turn this bot on? It falls under the same category. I don't do anything prior to the room open. This way you guys can see the trades. They're recorded. The video is there. And then that's how you guys learn. I mean, this is a big trade, guys. 337 bucks on the runner on a $6 instrument. It's a nice trade. That's why, again, I say there is more to trade than the NASDAQ or the ES, etc. You got cattle. We used to trade a lot. Cotton, cocoa. Jock is in the euro. Nice, Jock. Gold should push back up to 57.3. So just to be clear again, fellas, my gold bots are off. You guys can trade them if you like. But again, it's FOMC. I think these markets, we may get 45 minutes to an hour out of it, but they get quiet. We have a whopping 33 million to buy on the open. President Trump saying that the U.S. is looking at TikTok. I told you guys natural gas was going to break out on Monday. We could head to 280 to 290 level. Maybe it was Friday. We talked about it. Secretary Mnuchin said they will have recommendations soon regarding TikTok. Looks like we're rolling over into the open. Down to at least 89. We could work down to 81, 79, 75, and 71. I'd like to see a pullback on the NASDAQ up into the 18 to 20 range and then a roll. YM, if it breaks below 314, comes to 300 and maybe 285. Should find support down there. Couple minutes, fellas. Just over 2.5 minutes. All right. I'm turning on my bots, guys. I expect it to be sloppy. And I'm going to close this out.
Order filled.
462.50 on the euro. Crude is just worthless, but again, it is inventory day. I think we're coming into down in this area, fellas, VWAP. Under a minute. Jim, I've said it half a dozen times. I've shut gold off. I'm not telling you to shut your gold off. I have shut mine off. All right, fellas, 15 seconds. We're off right now.
Order filled.
All right, NASDAQ shorted right on the open. 3 minute shorted right on the open.
Order filled.
Right on the open, NASDAQ.
Target filled.
First target off on the NASDAQ 3-minute
Stop filled.
and out. Nothing trade. Nothing. Got 30 buyers in the opening candle, guys. 30. This is some pretty sloppy. There we go. We're coming into VWAP now. There we go. 75, then 71, below 71.64. Come on, get to 66. Let's go. Well, you got your first target anyways on the ES. It got to 32 quarter. So I said 31 half to 32. You got first target. Now it's free. Couple handle trade. It's all I got, guys. There's not much here.
Order filled.
It's the 15 range on the Uniranko again. If it's a short, your stop has to be above 33. I'm at 28 on the the bot. It's holding support that has to break at 18.75. If 18.75 breaks, it's coming down.
Target filled.
There we go. Got one target. Jeez. YM
Stop filled.
there's out on break even again.
Target filled.
YM got target. Buyers back into the NASDAQ. And an announcement will be made about return to schools on Monday. Now it comes down. I'm taking this off.
Order filled.
I'm out of that. Silver shorted on the bot. Mohammed, good morning. Silver shorted.
Target filled.
First target off on
Stop filled.
out on YM Unorenco. First target off on silver.
Target filled.
Both targets hit on silver. That's how price should move, guys. This is just FOMC and it sucks. $750 on silver.
Senate Minority Leader, Senate Majority Leader McConnell just saying that House Leader Pelosi needs to move the goalposts on stimulus speaking on the Senate floor.
ES is trading fine. Guys, let's take an assessment of where we're at. Okay, very quickly. Let's just take an assessment. And then you guys, again, have to determine what you want to do. No, I don't want order flow. Here's where we're at. $750 up in silver. 462.50 in the euro. 400 in the NASDAQ. 3 minute. 740 in GC. $95 on the other 3 minute. And add 250, $100 on ZB. No, YM, and 150 on the Unorenco. Minus 235. We're still up $2,462, guys. In an utterly pathetic session. I mean, here's the NASDAQ on order flow. You know, we got nice buyers in here, all the way up through here. Now we're just dead. We're in the middle of nowhere. We're between our 95 and 68%. My money would be on 68% down to 0775, 08. That would be see how we're pulling this up higher, the 68%? We're setting up to roll down through it. Gold is going to work back to 47, I think, fellas. 41.7 is the next area. There's 7. God dang it. And then it should work to 46.9. Dollar index is quiet. Euro is quiet. No trades today in the ES. Small trades in the YM. NASDAQ. Gold and silver have been the
Atlanta Fed has raised their slightly raised their second quarter GDP growth forecast to negative 32.1%. The final forecast for Q2 there for the Atlanta Fed.
I mean, again, I talked about this when we first came in, Rick. It's FOMC. This is typically what we get. Wait till you guys see the volume in 10 minutes. I'll get the first update on daily volume in 10 minutes. And I know it's going to be pathetic. Pathetic. We do have crude inventory in 10 minutes, so, we might be able to get a crude trade out of this thing. I do not, Dejan. No. No, on crude inventory days, I shut them off. Russell's not taking a trade yet. Guys, give me 1 minute. I'm going to go get a cup of coffee.
Breaker once again now trading above $50 per share.
Kodak halted on a volatility breaker, trading above $50 a share. When's the last time Eastman Kodak saw $50? Missed by 3 ticks here. See if volume is up. Man, we're only missing 19%. We actually were lower volume yesterday, missing 30%. Phew, yay, yay. They're buying NASDAQ, fellas. There we go. NASDAQ's breaking out. Over 2,000 buyers now in NASDAQ. ES is going. YM is parked. Russell's parked. ES should get to 36. If it can get above 33.5, it's going to 36. Crude is coming down. Well, this might get first target. ES is breaking out, guys. Russell is holding this small area from now. 3 ticks again. We're 3 ticks from that first target. Oh my God. Almost 600 buyers now in NASDAQ. ES breaking out. Double bottomed here, 3 ticks from target, fellas. It's on a 15 range. I warned you. It's going to be slow. Gold's going back to VWAP. Should get up near VWAP. Yeah, this is definitely a snail's race everywhere. I mean, there's, ES is, you can hear the grinding of you can smell the grinding of the brakes.
Order filled.
I'm out of this piece of crap. Guys, this is just not for me. That may come to target. Don't really care. Euro actually popped long again from down this morning to green, 220. It's done for me.